Okay, tennis peeps, this could be the most important serve video you'll ever watch. Assuming one thing, you already have the basics down. We'll assume at the very least you're serving with a continental grip and you have a palm down pronating arm action. If not, feel free to still watch the video as all these concepts are related. But please, please, please remember to check out my Serve Fundamentals course through the link that will be somewhere around this video. Okay, the most important thing you need to understand when it comes to serve consistency is that Roger Federer had a career first serve percentage of 62%. How? How could one of the greatest tennis players of all time only get a serve in 62% of the time? Simple. Roger Federer hit flatter or to smaller targets on his first serve than his second. We live near the medical district. Roger knew that if he hit his serve harder or placed his serve better, that the risk would be worth the reward, that he would win enough of that 62% that it would be worth it. Roger also understood the geometry of the court. He knew that hitting a serve truly flat meant that he could only clear the net by a couple of inches before it would start to go long. This is known as your acceptance window. The optical illusions the court provides in just looking at your target through that net makes you feel like you can just throw that ball over your head and hit it straight down in the court, but that just doesn't exist. It's why we see baseball players who have great throwing motions come onto the tennis court and absolutely hammer balls, but quickly get frustrated when none of them actually go in. But fret not. There's actually 3 ways to have a larger acceptance window and thus a safer serve. 1, be taller. Sorry, not sorry. 2, you can hit softer. As you reduce speed, gravity will pull the ball down more and you can go higher over the net. This is what most recreational players do and why they end up never being able to beat better players. I'm sure we've all seen or experienced the 100-mile-an-hour first serve that goes in 0.001% of the time, followed by the second serve floating duck. But only if there was a better way. A way to have a bigger acceptance window without sacrificing so much speed. Spin. Being able to create forward rotation over your head is the best way to be able to hit higher over the barrier of the net and still hit hard. Spin is also by far the biggest factor for consistency. As a refresher, you get spin by turning more under the ball, keeping your body more sideways, and striking the ball slightly on the inside of the hand while the racket is still extending up. So here's the thing. It's not just flat first serve and spin second serve. You see, great players can actually vary the amount of spin they hit based on keeping that first serve percentage where they want it. Didn't get a good warm-up? Maybe add a touch of spin to that first serve at the beginning of the match. Got a break point against you and don't want your opponent to see a second serve? Again, a little spin will help. Now you're up 40-love and feeling good. Flatten out that puppy and go for it. Here's a drill I often do with students to have them wrap their head around this. It's called the 4-line drill. Imagine 4 lines progressively higher over the net. The goal is to see if you can get the serves to go in, passing through each line with the same racket head speed. It's a great drill and a great thought experiment. Okay, let's get to the second major factor of consistency, and it's almost as important as spin. And that's your target. Next time you watch pro tennis, pay attention to where their second serve lands. What you'll notice is the ball lands pretty far from any line, with players often just aiming their second serves into the middle of the box. Tennis is inherently difficult due to the drastic change in trajectory relative to the racket face angle. Even pros know margin is key. So the goal with your second serve isn't to move your opponent. It's to, at best, aim for a specific stroke. But that's why not sacrificing speed is so important. You should still be able to strike the ball hard enough to at least neutralize your opponent. So the next time you go out and practice your serve, I strongly encourage you to keep these things in mind. Have intention with your practice. Are you working on first serves or second serves? Chart your first serves and see if you can maintain a 65% first serve percentage. And if anything in this video seems foreign to you or that you might not be able to implement it, be sure to check out that Serve Fundamentals course. I really think it's a great value, and I'll see you next time.